sort of a major shift in its policy towards how it's waging the war in the country. But right now, Ukraine is trying to retaliate for that, and they have indeed targeted apparently a power station in just outside the Russian town of Belgorod. The town of Belgorod itself is fine, but a smaller one town, indeed, several thousand people have been left without electricity. And this whole situation, I have to say, it's a bit of a catch-22, because Russia explained its attacks, and it said that, well, Kiev had previously escalated its attacks on the Russian soil, on the critical infrastructure, on civilian cities, on the town of Lugansk, on the outskirts of Lugansk, the towns of Donetsk, towns on the Russian territory. They even shelled a monastery, and of course the, so to speak, crowning jewel of all that was the bombing of the Crimea bridge. So that was apparently the red line that Russia had been talking so much about since the beginning of its special operation. So yesterday, we saw a truly massive in its scale missile attack and drone attack on the critical infrastructure of Ukraine. Today, it continued this activity. It continued to not as large scale as it was yesterday, but still dozens of missiles hit power stations, thermal power stations in Ukraine, and other military and, energy sector facilities. And so right now, apparently Kiev forces is trying to, bite back. And again, it leaves this whole situation in a state when no state wants to back down. And even while in Ukraine the damage has already been, not critical, rather extensive, still people on the ground in Ukraine, they are feeling it. There's rolling blackouts that have been announced. There's problems with the water supply, problems with electricity supply in Ukraine, pretty much close to all major regional centers. So right now, Russia's message has been stop targeting our territory, stop targeting Russia's critical infrastructure. Like for months, Russia kind of withheld this withheld this power to attack Ukraine's critical infrastructure deep behind enemy lines. Russia called for the Ukraine to stop, called on Kiev to stop. But right now, the Ukrainian authorities and military command are showing no signs of ever intending to do so.
Well, Western countries